Have you been looking for a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom home in the Central Florida area under $330,000? If so, stay tuned. My name is Dylan Concepcion, your trusted Central Florida real estate advisor. Today we are in Haines City checking out the Juniper model at Stanley Martin. It is 1,800 square feet of 4 bedrooms, 2 baths. Let's check it out. So upon walking into the property, you're gonna be greeted by the grand foyer. It's absolutely beautiful. And stepping to the left, you're gonna see our first 2 bedrooms and bathroom.
Now, what I love about both these bedrooms is the amount of natural light that you get from the double windows, and you have these high ceilings that make the space feel that much bigger. And guys, I know it's not the sunniest day in Florida today, so we're not seeing the room in its best light, but trust me, when it's shining, the natural light really shines through. Now, just stepping out of the bedrooms and into the bathroom, you're going to see the upgraded white cabinets and beautiful granite countertops, along with a shower tub with stone gray tiles. And what you see is what you get with Stanley Martin, and that's one of the things I love about them. Now, continuing down the foyer, just stepping to my right, we're going to see our laundry room with Samsung washer and dryer appliances, and going into our 3rd bedroom. And again, you're going to get a lot of natural light in these bedrooms and those high ceilings to make the space feel larger. I mean, just look at how they decorated this room. Can you see the possibilities?
Continuing down the foyer, we're walking into my personal favorite part of the house, the kitchen and the entertainment area.
As you can see, we're walking into our kitchen with an open concept. You can see the grand island and the beautiful granite, the white cabinets, a walk-in pantry, and all brand new appliances.
Walking over, we're gonna walk into the family room.
Just look at this space. You can easily fit your favorite sofa and your family in with no problem. I love the double windows. Me personally, I love this space. Being able to watch TV or see the kids run around in the back from the comfort of the kitchen. But what about you? Does this work for you and your family? Can you guys see yourselves here entertaining or spending family nights right here in this living room?
Okay, so here's coming my close second favorite is gonna be the master bedroom. Let's go.
As you can see, the master is very spacious. I love the windows and the high ceilings, just making this space feel a lot larger. Now, continuing this way, walking into the bathroom, we're going to see our his and hers sink with white cabinets and the granite countertops, stand-up shower with the gray stone tiles, and of course, our walk-in closet. And now our toilet is actually going to be in here. I'm curious what you guys call this. Growing up, we always referred to it as a water closet, but I'm curious what you guys actually call this. Let me know in the comments.
My name is Coach Contra. Thank you for coming to my class today, where I coach you up on all things financial. We go over down payments, HOAs, closing costs, incentives, and that sort of thing, all things that my partner doesn't get to. So today we actually toured the Juniper model in Haines City, and let's get straight into it. So, as you can see, we have a purchase price of $328 for the Juniper model, and this community actually has properties that range from the high 2, so 287 up until 395. And Stanley Martin's actually giving a special incentive right now of $20,000 in closing costs and prepaids. That's huge. On top of that, you only have $100 monthly HOA, and that's going to take care of things like your pool, your dog park, your kid park, cabanas, common areas, walking trails, and so forth. And of course, credit scores to qualify. So let's jump into the loans. So here are going to be our loan options. First off, we have the FHA, which is going to come to you at 3.5% down, 3.5% of purchase price. So you take 328, open up your calculator, type it in, times 3.5%, that's going to get you your down payment, which is going to be $11,480. And for an FHA loan, you only need a 580 credit score to qualify, which is amazing. Moving on, we have conventional. Now, conventional, you're gonna have a few more options depending on your situation. Sometimes you can get a 3%, 5%, 10%. 10% is gonna be for my investors and out-of-state folk. And 3 and 5 are for the people who are probably just getting a house for the first time. Again, we did 3 and 5. So at conventional 3%, we're gonna be at 9,840. And for 5%, 16,400. Please remember this number because it's gonna be important. We're gonna see it again. And for a conventional, you are going to need to qualify a 620 credit score or higher. Okay, so now USDA is 0% down. Yes, you heard that right. 0 money down. 0% down is equal to 0. So that is huge. Again, USDA has different guidelines to qualify and so forth. So it can be a little bit harder, but that's okay. Every person has a different situation. Moving on, we have our VA. Shout out to all my veterans out there. You guys are amazing. We truly do appreciate all the hard work you do. And again, your guys are gonna be coming at a 0% down equal to 0. So 100% financing for USDA and VAs. So let's take a step down. This is where stuff starts to get a little juicy and interesting. Florida has a program right now called the Hometown Heroes, which is actually it's a down payment assistance program that actually gives you up to $35,000. Now it's 5% of purchase price up to $35,000, whichever comes first. I told you to keep that 5% in mind because this is where we see it again. If you do qualify for a Hometown Hero, the Hometown Heroes program, it's going to be 5% of purchase price, which is going to take you to $16,400. Keep in mind, that's money in your pocket to use for down payment, closing costs, whatever you may need, on top of the $20,000 incentive. So that is huge. You could potentially get into this property for either 0% down or coming very slightly out of pocket. So, but of course, anytime there's free money involved, you're gonna need a little bit of a higher credit score. So, well, Hometown Heroes 640, USDA is also 640, and VA is going to be 620, the same as conventional. Scrolling down, now we got a part that, I'll be honest, nobody really likes. We all hate our closing costs, but again, all these numbers are estimates. You would get accurate numbers from a lender. I am not a lender. I'm just here to give you guidelines so you can take this into account for yourself. Closing costs. It's a rule of thumb. We're gonna go at 4% of the purchase price, which is gonna give you your rough estimate for closing costs. Different communities have different numbers. For Stanley Martin, we're gonna leave it calculated at 4%, which is just around $13,120 for your closing cost. So all in, depending on which loan you choose, you're probably looking somewhere closer to around 30 grand on top of a $20,000 incentive. So take that into account. And again, that's all the information I have for you today. Thank you for coming to my class, and back to you, Dylan. As you guys can see, we are back in the kitchen. So we just walked through the Juniper model again, 4 bedrooms, 2 bath, 1,800 square feet. And if you like this type of content, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you aren't missing any opportunities like this one. And don't be afraid to drop a like. It is free and it only helps me and it goes a long way. So I really do appreciate it. And this is my first video of many. So stay tuned. Again, I appreciate you guys, and yeah, stay along for the ride.